We're just getting off at Island Gardens here, and up the road is the Victorian era foot tunnel that goes underneath the river and comes up by the Cuddy site. So now we're on the Thames here, and we're looking across the river and some of the old buildings that are there, and I think these are from a time, you know, when ships actually came in and out of this area. And what we do is we get in a tunnel on this side and we come up. Oh, and I think this is the Cuddy Sark.
Yeah, obviously.
Right here, which you can't see all of. But we come up on the other side in this little dome building. And there's a tunnel under the Thames from the Victorian era that comes across. There's Becky. And comes up, or actually in this case we'll be getting on it down underneath this dome. So kind of interesting. So we are standing basically, I think, on the prime meridian because it passes right through Greenwich, which is yeah, I think that is where the prime meridian passes through, right by that clock, underneath that clock. Pretty cool. Greenwich Mean Time. Yeah. So apparently it's about 11:15 in the morning. Okay, all over the world. Bye. Let's see, it's Friday the 20th, I think, something like that. And here we are at the Cuddy Sark, at the other end of the tunnel. You can see it's kind of a cloudy sky. So the Cuddy Sark is actually, as you can see here, is actually dry docked, and it's like permanently set here. They're restoring it. They're adding things like wheelchair access and whatnot. So that a couple of the decks are not actually available right now. And this is the Thames here. And you know, there isn't a whole lot of shipping that comes this far up anymore, just because it's, I guess the dock side land has become too valuable. In fact, they bought the old docks, tore them down, and built new fancy buildings right along the waterfront here. And then way in the background you can see some of the city there. It is off in the distance. And I don't know what part of the city. We're south of London at the moment. This is about halfway through the park. Just various trees, very pretty. Here's Becky. So that is the Royal Observatory right yonder, that building. So here we are, I guess probably really, you know, halfway up the hill. This is the Queen's house, and it's actually a museum today. And this is the city in the background, and kind of the grounds here. The Greenwich, the Royal Observatory in Greenwich. Just more of London. Not sure what. That's obviously an arena of some sort. London Arena?
Yeah, maybe that's that Millennium. that building.
Alright, here we are looking down from the Royal Observatory. This is what they call the gherkin. And Carlos uses this to kind of home in on where he lives if he's kind of uncertain around the city. So then panning across, and again I think this is kind of the Docklands area, which is the newer part, or where they rebuilt the docks. This is the Queen's house here.
And it's actually very nice.
This actually is the Royal Observatory. You can see the little domes there for telescopes and whatnot. This is where the prime meridian passes through it. That is it. That marks it here. And then down on the ground, which is you can't exactly see. And then other buildings. So this is kind of the representation on the ground of the prime meridian, and you can see people kind of trying to gather around and take pictures and whatnot. And here's Becky going over. Yep, now she's sitting. Whoops. Both the east and the west hemisphere now she is. There you go. Okay.
For C2C services. When leaving the train, please remember to take all your belongings with you.